Hello, this is Todd Luck, and this is an unboxing and review of the Power Rangers Super Ninja Steel Red Ranger figure. This is a figure that came out a few months ago, new for this season. This is presumably going to be the cockpit mode, and as you can see, the packaging is different this year. We're going with a more basic all black packaging, slightly different shape. Actually, if you want to compare it, here is a figure from the old packaging, and as you can see, the newer packaging is a lot more basic. It's all black, you know, very similar to collector style packaging, and we unfortunately lose the shot from the show on the back, but it does take up less space on the shelf. And again, it looks kind of like collector-friendly collectible figure packaging. So honestly, it kind of fooled me. I was like, wow, are they still only charging $10 a figure and now it's collectible figures? No, it's actually the same figures. It's just this packaging looks like it should be, you know, on the Star Wars Black line or the Marvel Legends or something like that. So it's kind of clever. I got a feeling it's probably going to have that effect on people. Maybe might attract their attention if they're looking for those lines. And instead they'll be like, whoa, wait, that black packaging, that's Power Rangers instead. Let me take a look at that figure. Or at least I think that's probably the point. The packaging now for this year includes this little thing just to let you know what's in the packaging in case you felt like maybe something was covered up by the lightning bolt. No, you just get a figure and you get a little accessory, and basically the back is the same, how to play, and the figures on the back, just, you know, again, just done in a little bit of a different way with the black, and obviously no picture from the show, unfortunately. But all right, well, let's just go ahead and cut into this. Now, one thing I would note is that this is going to basically do the same thing as this as far as unboxing it and like putting it back together if you want to store it or display it, because this card on the back of the old packaging for Ninja Steel just slid right out and will slide right back in. So this should do the same thing. It just takes up a little less space on the shelf and has, you know, a different look to it. So this should be something I am able to cut open, take it out, and then without damaging the packaging, and then I'll be able to, you know, keep the card back if I want to keep the card back undamaged and just you know, collect it that way, or if I just want to slip the figure back in, I'll be able to do that too, just like I could with the other one. And packaging is very simple, just slice a lot of tape. And here we go, more slicing. All right, and as I'm shooting this, the second episode of Super Ninja Steel aired today, the second episode in the season. I have not seen it, so I don't know, you know, if the cockpit mode is in that episode or not. So I haven't seen cockpit mode yet for Super Ninja Steel, so I am reviewing this figure not knowing, you know, quite what it looks like in the show. But anyway, I have sliced off everything, and so I just removed the card back. And it's actually not completely black. It's actually got a little bit of hazy smoke on it. So that's interesting. And just take them out. And no zip ties or anything, so you just pop them out. And all right, and that was really simple. All right, so now we have our Red Ranger, and he comes already holding it. He has a very secure grip on this, which is good. Well, let's see. All right, and There he is. All right, so here is your Super Ninja Steel Red Ranger. He does have the heroic proportions that you see on all the guys, but you know, and it may change a little bit when I see the show. I don't actually mind it here. It looks okay in this armor. This armor just looks cool. This is actually the first male figure I've ever opened, and only the second figure of Power Rangers I've ever opened in the modern line, because I don't like the heroic proportions, but this armor just works with it, and it just looks cool to me. I mean, it's like, it looks like swap mode or something. This is ninja swap mode. It looks like they're gonna, you know, kick down the door and start, you know, blasting criminals or shooting demons on Mars or something. It's just, it looks cool to me. So anyway, let's check out the articulation on this guy. So he's got joint in the arm, moves around all right. Yeah, it goes up and down, and then does that number. Obviously, he's got an elbow joint. Oh, he can swivel his wrist. All right, that's always good. Turn the head. Yes, he can do the whole exorcist thing. I think he can turn all the way around. And then his legs will go up. Joints at the knees. And let's see here. Nothing at the ankles, I don't think. Okay, there's nothing at the ankles. Sorry, it's just the molded in a way that looked like there might be. So nothing at the ankles. Obviously, same thing in the other arm. Nothing in the waist, but you know, I wasn't expecting that. And he comes with one accessory, which is this gun. I have seen some images of them in the cockpit. There should be some red on here on the show, but it actually looks pretty cool in gold. My objection with the black weapons is they don't look good, but this one I think works all right. Okay, just gonna get it in his hand, and he's got a pretty good grip on it. Apologize for the camera work here, but yeah, he's got a pretty good... Oh my lord, this thing is ridiculously big. Holy crap, look at this thing. Let's see, he can't quite... I was going to get a two-handed grip on it, but it doesn't quite work, but you can still get some pretty cool poses with it. As you can see, he stands quite nicely on his own, and this is actually the back card that he came with from the packaging, and so it's kind of cool. I wasn't expecting it to be kind of a cool backdrop. I didn't even see the like hazy smoke in the packaging, so it's kind of a cool added bonus that this can act as kind of a cool background for display. Let's compare him to the only other figure I've opened is Sarah right here, and let's see here. So Sarah. All right, so yeah, the heights are good here, and they look pretty good together. We got a male and female figure looking good here. Actually, while we're at it, why don't we see what he does with a sword from the line? Let's see here. All right, and he holds the sword. Now the swords just don't seem to have as good a grip in the figure's hands, but he's gripping it okay. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Hopefully you can see it against that black background, but yeah, he's gripping it okay. It's a little loose, but definitely loose. But the hands are pretty soft on these figures, so you can kind of mold it. And let's see here. And that sword, by the way, came with Sarah, of course. That's something that comes with all the other Ninja Steel figures that aren't in this mode. And let's see if Sarah can hold the gun here. Let's see. All right, Sarah. Oh yeah, Sarah's packing some heat here. All right, hold on one second. All right. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Sarah's like, yeah, I like this. Say hello to my little friend. All right, so that's cool. Whoop. Yeah, so the grip, the grips on these Power Ranger figures I'm finding isn't super solid, but it's pretty good. It'll fit in their hands and they can hold on to it. Just gotta maybe finesse it occasionally, but so there you go. All right, now for a cockpit mode test, and we're going to put him into the cockpit and see if he can ride. Okay, there we go. And there we go. And okay, well, the shoulder pads, the struggle is kind of real with those shoulder pads. So, yeah, they fit in there just barely. And we're going to put this over here. And boom, there you go. You got Super Ninja Steel Red Ranger in the cockpit. So that looks really darn cool, actually. I really like that. Part of the reason I got this guy was for an alternate, figure to put in the Megazord. So works for that. Looks really cool. All right. So overall, I would say this is a really cool looking figure. Looking forward to putting it on my display. Really pleased with the purchase. Don't really have any particular gripes with this one. It'd be nice if the weapon was more show accurate on its coloring, but other than that, good stuff. Highly recommend it. Like and subscribe for more videos, and until next time, may the power protect you.